Hi guys, I totally forgot to finish this one. So let's do it. We're gonna find theta to the nearest degree. So I've got my Desmos calculator out. I'm gonna make sure that I'm in degrees since that's what we're asked to do. And now I could put any of these in for the ratio. And like this one's sort of easy to type, so I'm just gonna go with that. So I go here, I go to functions, and I'm gonna do inverse tangent of the square root of 2. And that gives me 54.7. That means my reference angle is 54.7. Well, how am I going to figure out what this is? If I do that, then 360, take away this amount, is what's left. So theta is 305.3 degrees. Okay, so we did that, yay. Now let's look at this one. The tangent is 5/12. The cosecant is negative. So where is the tangent positive and this cosecant or sine negative? That's going to be here in the third quadrant. So I'm going to draw my picture. I go back 12 and down 5. There we go. Now, this is one of our Pythagorean triples. I know that's 13 just because, but you can check it out if you want. So determine the value of theta and the reference angle. We don't have to find the other functions. So this is theta, and our reference angle is this right here. So if I know that the tangent is 5/12, the tangent of theta is 5/12, and we're looking at degrees, this is saying that theta is an element from 0 to 360. So we're only looking at one rotation. We know that we could go round and round and round, but we're just doing one. Make sure I'm in degrees. I am, okay. Now I'm gonna do the inverse tangent. So I go to functions, inverse tangent, because I'm trying to find the degree, 5 divided by 12. So that means the reference angle is 22.6. How do we figure out this? Well, this is 180 plus 22.6. Whoops, I did it again. Darn it. 180 plus 22.6. So we get about 202.6 degrees. If we're looking at number 3, the cotangent is -1 and the cosecant is greater than 0. It's positive. The tangent is negative, the cosecant is positive. That means we're going to be up in the second quadrant right here. But now we're determining the value of theta and the reference angle when theta is an element from 0 to 2 pi, which means we're still talking about one rotation, but we're going to be in radians now. So before I forget, I'm just going to switch over to radians. Okay. The cotangent is -1. And the cosecant and also the sine are positive. So we're over here. Whoop. Now, if the cotangent is -1, that means this is -1 and that's +1, and that's going to reduce to -1. Technically, this could be 5 and -5 or 10 and -10. It doesn't matter because it's a ratio that we're looking at. What is this angle? Well, I actually don't even need my calculator because when we have an isosceles triangle here, what do we know about the base angles? Base angles are congruent. And so that must be 45 degrees, or as we know it, pi/4. And if you're not sure, you can always check by doing that conversion. 45 degrees times pi over 180. That's going to give you pi over 4. Okay, so now that means that this theta is going to be 1/2 of a rotation pi minus pi over 4. That will be 3 pi over 4. Yay! Okay.